Kaduna State is the former capital of the defunct northern region, with a population of over 6 million people, according to the 2006 population census figures. Over the years, the state is faced with infrastructure deficit. Abreast of this infrastructural challenge, the Governor Nasir El-Rufai administration in 2019 launched the Urban Renewal Project, which is aimed at bridging the infrastructure gap and also connecting cities to one another. One of the components of the Urban Renewal Project is the completion of the Second River Kaduna Bridge and other roads within the metropolis.
Easily from Barnawa, you can go to town without any problem, without any hold-on. So we appreciate your life.
As they finish for Barnawa side, I'm very happy that this side will remain now. If the government can able to finish, everything go there okay for people.
We are expected to have a boost in economic activities. Investors are expected to now take opportunity, take advantage of the abundant infrastructure in Kaduna State to do their business as usual, to ease their business rather. So apart from connectivity and everything, you know that this is very important to us, having the investors, to create jobs and create wealth as well. So this is very important. Of course, you agree with me.
Besides the bridge, several other road projects have been completed in Kaduna, Zaria, and Kafanchan, while many others are at their various stages of completion.
Building this bridge, a person from Kabala can reach Barnawa in a matter of minutes by trekking. So I think it's a very good thing. Connecting us with people of Barnawa might bring more connections between us and them. And even, like I said, more commercial activities to the people of Kabala.
Whenever there is flood, we'll start packing our things even before the water will get to our house. But since this government come, we're enjoying what it's doing. At least we have gutter now. Water is flowing the way it's supposed to be.
Since the inception of the Governor El-Rufai administration in 2015, the government has shown commitments to the continued construction and maintenance of road infrastructure with the aim of improving the socio-economic activities of the people.
To tell us more about this urban renewal project in Kaduna State, the administrator, Kaduna Municipal Council, Fizz Bayero, joins us now. A pleasure having you with us on the program.
Thank you very much for having me.
Now, with a lot of reports of banditry and kidnapping, how is Kaduna's urban renewal program still being executed amid a huge security challenge?
Well, security issues abound, but it has not deterred the government. We are, on one hand, pursuing all aspects of governance, including the infrastructural revolution, provision of healthcare, education, and at the same time working with security agencies to ensure that we deal with the security challenges. We have continued to forge ahead to ensure that the security issues do not deter us, and we are making progress. Even on the security front, Kaduna State is recording significant wins due to our partnership and the synergy we've been able to develop with the federal government security agencies.
So how is the government protecting this critical infrastructure to ensure that the funds don't go down the drain?
Well, it will interest you to know, you had the managing director of the Kaduna Roads Agency speak on this program just before I got on, and she's very keen, just like the governor. Kaduna is known for private sector involvement, is known for ensuring that the private sector participates in governance. So we're at the point where we feel we could concession some of these roads, particularly the bridges, charge road users, particularly heavy trucks that come into town, because Kaduna is a gateway state. Most of the goods that come in from the southern part of Nigeria have to go through Kaduna to get to other northern states. And when in so doing, they usually, of course, have to use the infrastructure within the city. They come through the city. And we are thinking of finding the right places, the appropriate places to charge for the usage of these roads, particularly by heavy-duty vehicles, with the hope that they can pay for the for the maintenance to ensure that it is sustainable, that we don't have to keep spending government money in the future to repair or even add to it.
It appears the city centre is receiving a lot of attention in the government's urban renewal drive. Would you agree with that?
I totally agree with you. In fact, right now, just as you can see, I'm in a vehicle just leaving one of the sites. It's almost like there's no single day that there's no project that we have to go and see and monitor, because we believe in ensuring that we get our citizens, our taxpayers, value for money. So we just don't send contractors and consultants. The governor is very keen on us actually being on ground to check what is happening. This is how we've been able to record this significant progress in such a short time. We are there. I'm just coming from one of the projects. We flagged off 2 more projects today, in addition to monitoring some of the projects that are ongoing. And like you said, it's not, the urban renewal does not just cover roads. It is important for people to know. It is beyond road construction. It is there are many components to it. You have the commercial development part, which is developing new neighborhood centers, markets, and malls. We have the first ShopRite mall coming up in Kaduna. It will be commissioned at the Invest Investment Summit sometime in October. We have so many markets that have been redeveloped to, world-class standards. They have parking, they have fire service stations, they have clinics, they have banks, they have parking, adequate parking, all in the same complex. We have, as part of the urban renewal, we're also looking at better land use. We're looking at parcels of land that have been long abandoned and turning them into centers where they can produce some money coming in, whether it is giving it to investors to invest or creating parks. We're doing a lot of green areas. We believe in greening. We believe in planting more trees to protect our city, to make our city more resilient. We are doing a whole lot, and it's just not roads. I just thought to make that clear.
Okay.
Even the transportation system. Yeah.
Okay, what about the rural community now? We've talked so much about this urban renewal program. Anything for the rurals?
Well, there are so many things. It hasn't stopped us. It's just like I've explained that even though we have security challenges, it has not deterred us from doing our work. The same way, I do not believe that the development of urban centers is not, and development of rural centers are not mutually exclusive. There are things we are doing hand in hand. We have done in almost all the towns in the rural areas, we have built township roads of at least 10 kilometers. We're connecting them with water. They have, for most of the PACs there, they are powered by solar power. There's so much going on everywhere in the state. The development is uniform. If you go to Makarfi, you will see the same government presence that you are seeing in Kaduna. But of course, you have to look at the population and the fact that Kaduna is a very highly urbanized state. We have more than 60% of our people living in the 3 urban areas of Zaria, Kaduna, and Kafanchan. But nonetheless, the governor is very much aware that it is his job to evenly distribute the resources of the state, and he is focused on doing that. If you send your people there, they will see what is happening almost all over the local governments, not just government spending. It is important to point out that we're attracting investments across the state, and not just in the urban areas, but in rural areas. We have the largest steel plant that is coming up by African Natural Resources in a local government called Kagarku, a very small local government. It is almost a $900 million investment, and I've been told that it is the largest non-oil investment in the country in the last couple of years.
Okay, Hafiz Bayero, Administrator, Kaduna Capital Territory, a pleasure sharing your thoughts with us on the program.
Thank you so much. Thank you.